We play and call it work. MiniWarGaming's Old World Wars.
Hello viewers, welcome to Storytime for episode 15 of Hornheim, an Endtimes story. This time, you actually got Luca and Steve here from MiniWarGaming. This is also brought to you by Luca and Steve here at MiniWarGaming.
It's true.
This is the final episode of Hornheim, an Endtimes story. Now, as the story time goes, last week's episodes were actually the Trap and Treachery that I did, but the week before that, I believe, if I'm correct, was Caradryan's Forces and the Throng of Metal as well. That was those little like pickup games we did essentially.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was
interesting.
Those were last week's stories. That kind of represented the Caradryan defending the forces of the Empire and the Dwarves, everything retreating back to Ethel Loren.
Yeah, as we're leaving the Empire.
Now, what happened since then was there was a big meeting at Ethel Loren where Nagash was there. Grimgor wasn't there, but they met up with him later on in Middenheim. But so Nagash, Alariel, Malekith, Tyrion, Teclis, Karl Franz, Balthasar Gelt. I don't know if I actually forgot anyone.
Wait.
So, Caradryan.
Yeah, no, it's all of them.
And then Caradryan as well. So pretty much 7 out of the 8 Incarns were there at this meeting, where they all begrudgingly agreed to work together.
Yeah.
So after a little bit of deliberations, after wasting some time, they decided to work together and amass a massive standing force. Now this is a very impressive army with all of these faction leaders bringing on the full force of their strength to work together to fight off Archaon the Ever-Chosen.
If you could hold a sword or a spear, you're going to war.
Exactly. So these forces all agreed to assemble together and march en masse and destroy any chaos on the way towards Middenheim, where Archaon's new throne is essentially set up, and where his excavation site is set up. He's again trying to unearth this massive chaos relic that is key to his victory.
What is the relic? Do we know what this is in the story at this time in the story?
It's buried underneath Middenheim. It's essentially a portal that opens up to chaos. Or at least that's what they think.
Okay.
It is. A
portal that they think opens up to chaos, but chaos is the wind, right?
Yeah. It's essentially, they think it's an eternal gateway that is that leads to the realm of the Immaterium, and also from the Immaterium to the old world, essentially. But what it turned out to be was an imploding vortex of doom. So of course, once it was unleashed, and all the winds of magic were rampant from their Incarns, the combination of both of those things destroyed the old world. So that's essentially what this relic was, but no one knows that, because essentially everyone died. Like, Archaon himself died. Everyone dies.
Yeah. Well,
the world's imploded. They die in the old world, but as you know, in the Age of Sigmar, their souls and their physical forms.
It didn't really it more exploded after
It was everything started pouring out of it, and then things were sucked into it, and then the world was consumed in this.
And actually, we're getting into the area that goes beyond today's story.
That's true.
Yeah. We'll probably deal with that elsewhere.
Anyways, what ends up happening now is Steve is going to be playing the
last alliance,
the remaining Schultz brothers. So we have Uder,
Hanz, and Fritz.
Fritz.
So
Fritz.
Anybody who falls in today's battle report, no rolling, they're just gone.
That's true, yeah.
You fall today, you fall, you're dead.
Any of these brothers that go down, and we'll say any of the characters as well, like True Hammer will be there.
That's true.
Other than the Incarns, because they get plot armor.
Yeah.
They're fine.
Sure. They have one more fight to fight.
Yep.
One more battle to fight.
We'll say, just imagine if any of those guys died, they didn't get to see the end. They didn't get to participate in the final battle. And Steve will be playing, so in this day, you brought
Balthasar Gelt with some Empire.
And some
True Hammer and the Dwarves, and Caradryan and the High Elves.
And that's your force.
That's my force.
Okay, and he will be facing against my essentially standing force of chaos. As it was, the Siege of Middenheim was a very long and lasting fight. It was just like layers of layers and layers and layers of chaos. Now, this is at the point where Grimgor's already came in contact with Malekith, and when they were fighting the Skaven, so Grimgor's agreed to ally up with the 7 other Incarns.
The Orcs are allying with the forces of order.
Yeah, essentially.
And some of destruction.
He was convinced that there'd be a good fight to go and fight Archaon. Grimgor is essentially there to fight Archaon anyways. So the fact that he came across Malekith, he's like, okay, and allies now, enemies later, kind of thing.
Yep.
Little to his knowledge. Anyways, After this, a lot of fighting has already taken place, and Steve's forces have already made their way up to essentially the final layer of the defense of Middenheim. And this is going to be defended by Kairos Fateweaver, essentially second in command to Archaon the Everchosen, essentially the envoy of the Chaos Gods, whispering into Archaon's ear what their wishes are.
We've finally seen Kairos.
Yes, so Kairos is going to be on the table in this game, as well as a character that we're going to call Harold the Mad, who is a sorcerer and essentially erecting a barrier around this gatehouse and walls. Artillery is not allowed to hurt this wall, the Empire, the Allied forces were trying to break this wall down, but they can't because of this barrier. They figured it out, and the only thing they can do is send Hanz, the Uber Mage, to try and dispel this barrier. So in this game, in this scenario, we're going to have a little mini game with Hanz doing a mage duel off against Harold the Mad. And
We gotta give Hans a better name.
no, Hanz is fine.
He's Hans, the Wind of the West.
Please no. The wind of the west.
I don't know.
So essentially, Hans's nasty, super unstoppable magic won't be in this game.
Lucas like, no more
Hans.
Wind Blast for you,
Please.
Steve. He's part of the scenario now.
I don't know. Hey, I'm sorry, guys. If you enjoyed watching the Wind Blast show, then that's not going to happen this game. Instead,
I'll try to make it the Searing Doom show then.
yeah, Balthasar Gelt will be the standing mage. No more will Hanz take away from Balthasar Gelt's
I know, right?
spotlight.
Hans and Geld are going to still duel for the Grand Patriarchy of the Collegiate of Magic.
I expected his character to become powerful, but I didn't comprehend. Like, he chose heavens. I'm like, comet spam is cool.
I'm like, yeah, I'm going to do Comet Spin. That's going to be amazing. Oh, wait, Wind
Who would have
Blast.
thought Wind Blast would be the most powerful
I think the
spell?
only reason why we survived this long is because of Wind Blast.
I never seen Wind Blast coming. If you guys seen Wind Blast coming, both when Steve picked Heaven's Magic and knew that we're going to eventually hit Endtimes Magic, you're like, oh, Wind Blast is going to be OP. Leave a comment, please. But if you also were surprised, were you surprised?
No, well, surprised. I
Yeah.
mean,
It's the worst spell.
it's a bad spell until you spam it, but like I legitimately didn't think about spamming it. There are other combinations that are pretty good.
Oh, there's
That one just happened to work really well for me
yeah,
in
there's
the
that one
beginning.
infinite combo with life and Dark Elves, but yeah, the sacrificial dagger and the lore of life, very powerful.
Yep.
But that's actually pretty much it for the story time, as it is. The battle report you're about to see is Steve's forces trying to get through this barrier, bring the barrier down, push past, and get to the final fight. We didn't bother doing the final fight just because.
We know what happens. I don't want to
Everyone knows
reenact.
what
We
happens.
didn't want to reenact the death of all the Anchors.
And how awkward would it be if I lost? And I know I would lose that battle. That's.
If Hans was there.
Anyways, guys, we're gonna jump in. You're about to jump into the battle, and afterwards, if you're not a Vault member, there's gonna be a little sit down where Steve and I pretty much just talk for.
We're going to talk about the campaign. We're going to talk about the end times as a whole. We're going to talk about the future of fantasy for us. And if you come join us in that video, I want you to get involved in the conversation and comment in the comments or send us emails.
Yeah.
Love to know your opinions on all three of those things so we can figure out the future of all this.
And that's it, guys. So hopefully you enjoyed this battle report. Hopefully you guys check out the Vault part afterwards, and happy wargaming. Folks, welcome to another episode of Hornheim, Endtime Story.
The end.
This is the final episode. This is going to be episode 15. So you're probably just coming from the story time, which I've totally recorded already, where I go into detail about what's essentially already happened and where the Schultz brothers are at this very moment.
Most of them are dead.
A lot of them are dead. Well,
Or Lucas
Wait.
they can't play no more.
no. Only, wait, I can't remember. Only Hanz is dead. No, Otto is dead.
Simon, Fritz, and Hans are alive. Not
No, Simon
sorry.
died. Simon died
Uter,
first, yeah.
Fritz, and Hans is alive.
So there's 3 out of the 5 original characters still alive. But if they die in this episode, consider them just straight up dead.
I guess Hans can't die.
No, if I get the objective, he's gonna get his head cut off.
Oh, then maybe Don's gonna die.
Yeah. So we have a special scenario for this one. It's not overly complicated because the game itself is already large enough.
Yep.
There's no reason to overcomplicate this. We were almost going to do 10,000 points on the table, but we ended up just being okay with 9,000 points on the table. So each player, Steve and myself, have 4,500 points. I'll be playing, of course, the Legions of Chaos from the End Times, and Steve is essentially playing the Allies, the good boys. I don't know.
The last alliance of men and elves and some dwarves.
Yeah, so it's pretty much the last alliance of literally men, elves, and dwarves. So he's got Bretonia, Empire, dwarves, and elves. So he's got 4 factions in one. He had the options of putting in death
or putting in...
I think it might have got a little too complicated and
Yeah.
big on the field, so yeah.
Because at this point in the story, all of the factions are allied.
Yeah.
You know, the enemy of my
Everyone but
enemy
Chaos,
is my
yeah.
friend, essentially thing. And it's all against Chaos. But no, we just got the 4 factions in this one army. But you know what? Enough rambling. Let's go look at the armies and the table. This is the table that Steve and I are going to be playing on. We're doing Vanguard deployment, so it's a little... My side's a little limited on my deployment because I do have a lot of things in the back that I want to run. And this double horde here is a little awkward, so I'm going to have to do some finagling in the movement phase to make this work.
Yeah, hordes are an issue here.
Yes. We do have a special scenario rule. We're using 2 watchtowers, essentially. So they're going to follow the watchtower rules. This one will be controlled by myself, and it'll be... Harold the Mad. Harold the Mad will be controlling this tower. That is my Chaos Sorcerer. Now, he's not actually be casting spells. He's there channeling a ritual that is essentially making a barrier around this wall, this whole section of wall and the gatehouse.
Just bouncing off the gate.
Artillery has no effect on this gate, and enemy forces cannot pass through the gate. That is why we have Hanz channeling in this tower, a very powerful mage. He became a very powerful mage. That's why he was chosen, and Balthasar Gelt, who is over there kind of hiding behind the one phoenix, or I guess that's Caradryan. He is going to be the battle mage fighting here with Kairos Fateweaver. So it's going to be Kairos Fateweaver versus Balthasar Gelt on the battlefield, and it's going to be Harold the Mad versus Hanz Hans Schultz, the mage, in this tower. Now the scenario is... It'll be simple once we explain it, but it's essentially unlimited turns, and we're going to roll off to see who goes first. The most important thing is the scenario victory condition is essentially going to be a mini game. It's going to be a little wizard off between Harold the Mad and Hans Schultz. Now, in every player magic phase, both of these wizards are going to roll a d6. That'll be myself and Steve here rolling a d6. And we're going to add those numbers up to our pool. So like, say I roll a 4 and Steve rolls a 2. I'll get 4 in my pool, Steve will get 2 in his pool. Do we agree on 30 or 20?
30.
30.
Yeah.
So whoever gets to 30 first, so we have to get to 30. And another thing is, say I roll a 5 and Steve rolls a 5, which is odds, we both lose that many.
So if we roll the same number on the dice and it's odd, we lose that many each.
Yes.
If we roll the same number and it's even, we gain twice as many. So if we both roll 4s, we gain 8.
Yeah.
If we both roll 5, we lose 5.
Just a little interaction between our mages.
They're dueling, in the mage duel.
So ultimately, Hans here is attempting to dispel the barrier while he's trying his best to keep it up. And if he can get to 31st, his barrier will become too powerful to dispel.
And one thing we forgot to mention, so if the tower's assaulted,
Yes.
the mages can't perform the ritual that turn.
Exactly. So if your tower is currently under assault in the magic phase, in whatever magic phase that comes up, then you're not allowed to roll a d6, and the opponent gets to roll a d6 and add to their pool. And that's simply it. Whoever gets to 31st essentially either bolsters their barrier or dispels it. Ultimately, the allied forces here are trying to break through this gate again. Archaon and his excavation site are on the other side of it.
We'll get to him, we'll get to him.
And this is just a very sparse defense force of chaos.
We're gonna save the old world.
Yeah, that's what they're hoping. This army, this allied army, is hoping to save the old world. It's a massive army too. It is all the remaining forces in the world versus chaos. So there's a ton of people at Middenheim right now.
There are no heroes left.
My forces will, of course, be led by Kairos Fateweaver, almost second in command to Archaon at this point. He is like the envoy of the Dark Gods. He's essentially whispering in Archaon's ear what the Dark Gods are telling Kairos. So he's showing up while Archaon is busy overseeing the excavation site and preparing the defenses for the imminent assault of the allied forces coming after him. And on Steve's side of the table, I'd pretty much let him decide. Is either Gelt in the back there or Caradryan to the right. Steve decided with Gelt. So Gelt will be the overall general. Not much to go around the table. I will mention...
Change it real quick, make it Caradryan.
It is Caradryan?
The leadership might be an issue.
I think Caradryan's only leadership 9.
Yeah, but he has a bigger bubble.
Oh, that's true. Caradryan's a large target.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes more sense. And Caradryan that does make more sense as a gameplay perspective as well. I'm not going to go over all of the unit details on my side of the table. It's pretty much what you see is what you get. Other than I do have a Herald in each of my Chaos Demon units. So Herald of Slanesh is going to have the loci of always issuing challenges, but she gets to pick who accepts.
Ooh.
The Herald of Khorne here is going to give them all hatred. And in my tower, I have 19 Plague Bearers with a Herald and Nurgle, and the Herald and Nurgle is giving them regeneration. And across from me, I don't think Steve has anything really crazy on the table, do you?
Nope.
It's all pretty much WYSIWYG.
What you get?
But in the tower, 20 Greatswords. There are 2 cannons in this tower. We're going to play it as if I want to shoot at them, I'm just going to say maybe we're treating them as if they were on the ground.
No, like they're in the spot, but they're on the ground. So your cannons will bounce over and hit.
Yeah. I'll be like, I'm maybe 10 inches from the back of the cannon. If I hit it, I hit it. I won't worry about hitting anything else. I think I have other targets, though. Definitely the steam tanks and the birds. And without further ado, I think Steve and myself are ready to play. So Steve's going to roll d6 on a 4-up. Who goes first, Steve?
You know what? I like forced. I'll go first on a 4-up.
No!
Chaos.
It's going to be Chaos. Turn 1. I forgot to mention, folks, if you're interested in the terrain that Steve and I have on the table, these buildings you see here are Games Workshop kits painted by Lee. These buildings here are from Tabletop World, painted by Adam from Greenleaf Terrain, in addition to the scatter terrain we have lying about the buildings. And this little wall and gate section is a set that Adam from Greenleaf made for us here at MiniWarGaming. Alright, Giant, pivot that way. He's going to go 12 inches.
Not cool.
It is cool. The Demonettes have wheeled, and they've moved forward. Getting pretty far forward. I forgot to mention one thing. We will be using the Ascendant Chaos God rules. We're going to be using the ones that Steve and I have been doing throughout the campaign, so it's random to what's on the table. So I'll D3 it. It's going to be Nurgle. I guess.
Go to the number. So
yeah.
Slash is 6. That's 1, 2. Nurgle is 7.
Yeah.
So he's 3, 4, and then Khorne is 5, 6.
I did forget that I have Kairos Fateweaver on the table,
okay.
so that throws it off. So we'll D4 it. And Zinch will be 4. I'm going to roll this D6 because I can't find an immediate D8. So we'll ignore 5 and 6. So 1, which was Slaanesh. So Slaanesh is the Ascendant Demon. That means they are unbreakable. Going to swift reform these Bloodletters. I'm just going to reroll because the BSB's over there. I'm going to say he works. Look at that. Well, it's one army, right? So, yeah. Bam. And they've reformed, moved forward. They're 4 inches and wield 1. I'm just going to march these Putrid Blade Kings. Yeah, they've wheeled 3, moved up 5. Forgot to do a leadership check on the Hell Cannon. And he's good. Swift reforming the Skull Reapers. They're going to... Actually, no, they're good because of Kairos. He's actually leadership 9. Reroll. Okay, I guess they're not swift reforming, they're just reforming. Which is fine, I'll look that way, I guess. This Skull Cannon is going to look and face that way. I do have to deal with gyrocopters. I think I do, at least. The Hell Cannon is pretty content where it is. Skull Cannon's going to aim that direction, shooting at a steam tank in that corner. Hell Cannon's happy, as I said. I think everything else is pretty content, though. Kairos Fateweaver is going to march, and he's going to go, woo! Safety. We're going to go into the Winds of Majesty. The order we're going to do this in is roll winds, channel, and then we'll do the wizard off. One thing that Steve and I just kind of thought of, if we miscast and we get the result where every wizard on the table, or every one of your wizards that can channel takes a strength 6 hit, we're still going to play it as if they can take strength 6 hits, and they could die.
That'd be cool.
His war gear is just going to be chaos armor. That's it.
Okay.
Just the stock armor. And that's going to be it. Let's do this wins. So we are going to be getting a 10 for the Reign of Chaos table. We'll figure what that is. But ultimately, I'm getting 15 dice. And I have 1 channel.
I have 4.
Oh, jeez.
No help, though.
My 1 channel? Nope. So I'll have 15. I got Chaotic Ebb. No, sorry, Chaotic Surge. That's the good one. Ebb is the bad one. All my demons on the table that have a ward save get +1 to it.
That's so good.
Yep, that's him with a 3-up. These guys... +1 of their war. Just 4-ups across the board. 4-up wards across the board. Let's just keep that going. Oh man, all game. Let's do our wizard off.
Ritual.
Alright, let's see what the first step here is. You got a 3 and I got a 1.
Ooh,
okay, so I'm at 1 and Steve's at 3. That's okay. Hanz is clearly a better mage, right? I'm at 1. We'll use d20s to represent the wizard or the channel. So when Kairos goes to generate spells, he's allowed to pick 4 spells. with his left head and his right head, and they're from the eight lores split in half. So his left head knows life, metal, beasts, and life, metal, light, and heavens. There we go. I did it. And then the other head knows the other 4. so essentially, since it's Endtimes magic, he knows all the spells from all 8 lores. He's a pretty powerful mage in the Endtimes. And he's going to go with his left head. He can only cast with one of his heads per magic phase. And his left head is going to cast, so he'll have access to metal, life. I just said this, light and heavens. There we go. Let's start with the good old-fashioned Throne of Vines.
Throne of Vines?
How many dice can I use? 3. I'll use 2. I got it.
Just
Literally.
We'll try and stop it. Use 1.
Oh no, I don't think you can.
Yeah, I'm level 5.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
I stopped it.
Wait.
You rolled an 8, I rolled an 11.
Jeez. Never mind, that was just a really hot roll. Alright, I'm gonna try it again. I'm gonna use 2 dice again. I would love to have this. Oh, I got it!
An 11?
I got an 11.
Okay, I guess you can have that one.
Thank you. Throne of Vines. It's weird playing demons and having access to life. Okay, we're gonna go flesh to stone on those warriors of chaos. I'm gonna use how many dice? I'm gonna use 2. What's flesh stone? 9? Probably. 8? And I got it.
Can I stop it? With 3? I will.
Yep, you owe it with force. I'm gonna go ahead and try
Flesh to stone.
flesh to stone. I guess I can use 6 dice. I'm gonna use 2. I got it
I'm trying to stop it.
with a 10 altogether. Jeez.
2, because you roll.
A 4 and a
I
2.
need to show a 5 to stop.
Yeah.
Wait, no, I have to beat you in this game, right?
No, you have to
Oh,
tie.
tie you. I have to show a 5 to stop you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Boo. I'm gonna go ahead and, you know what? I'm gonna use screw this nonsense. We're just gonna go right to a meteoric ironclad on them. Give them a 2-up ward save, or should I do it to something else? Yeah, we'll do it to them. I can use 2 dice.
Oh, you failed.
I'm gonna use 1 die and fail.
Yeah.
Steve's right. I could double 6. I'm just gonna use 1 die and fail. Never mind. I'm not gonna miscast with Kairos. Let's just try flesh to stone again. I can use 6 dice. I'll use 2. I'll get it with a 14.
Ugh.
Yeah, that's a good number. Look at that. Are you gonna try and stop her?
I don't. Yeah, we'll try and stop her. You got a 14 though, right?
Yeah. And you can use 6.
I gotta show a 9?
Yeah.
Use 3 dice.
It's not bad. There you go. You stopped it. You got 1 die left. Well, let's try flesh to stone. I can use 1 die. I think I fail here.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I got it. I just got it with a 9.
Alright, I'm gonna use my 1 die to stop
On
it.
a 4-up. Please!
Stop it!
You got it! I just want flesh to stone. I'm gonna flesh to stone. 2 dice. I got it, thankfully.
Yeah, no dice left.
Awesome. And I'm just gonna give them glitter.
Glittering skills.
I'll give these guys. I'll give them glittering scales. Whatever. I can use 1 die, and I think I failed. So flesh to stone. 1 or 2 is always a fail, so no glittering scales. My magic phase is done. Steve absolutely destroyed me. It's shooting time, so I'm gonna go ahead and start with this cannon. 10 inches from the back of that steam tank. And here we go. This is the 3rd time I'm using skull cannons and misfire.
Misfire!
Ooh. So 6 inches away.
No.
Oh, come on.
That's awesome.
We're gonna go 10 inches from the back of that gyrocopter. The gyrocopters have got to go down.
There it is.
Hey, here's the chart. 4. So he's not firing next turn. And that's it. That is my turn. That was terrible. Alright, Steve, it's your turn. No charges.
4 steam points. We're good. 4 steam points. We're good.
Both good.
Just gonna move 1 towards that giant.
3 inches.
Stop in there. Gonna go 1 towards the giant.
Whew. Treads forward 6 inches.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm not gonna be subtle about it.
Just going right forward, eh?
I gotta.
You know what Steve's reminding me? I forgot to fire my hell cannon. I'm going to go ahead and do that before Steve continues. We're going to stay on top of that steam tank, sure. He was
here?
back there, yeah. And it's going to be direct hit.
What?
Okay, there we go. Not bad.
What strength do you have?
10. It's 10-5. It's 10-5 or something like that. 2 to wound. Got him. I don't think he had armor saves against this.
Yeah.
And d6 damage. 4.
Down to 6.
But you still rolled a 4 on his artillery die, so he's
He'd have
fine.
been fine. First gyro's gonna march over here.
Yep. I actually faced him forward again because his arc matters. But I'll remember he can't shoot this turn, or my next turn coming up. Oh, he's only just moving 10?
Yeah. And let's make sure everybody's arc.
Jeez.
I think I might be in over here.
Scratch that. Go in there.
Eagle.
Ooh. These things are so hard to deal with.
And eagle.
Whoosh.
We're gonna. Actually, he's gonna scoot up, and they're gonna trundle forward a little bit, just a little bit.
Peasants.
Actually, that's a reasonable charge for them, so we're gonna keep it back a bit. This frost start's gonna go here.
Hurricanum.
And then, oh, actually, we like this spot.
Okay.
Caradryan.
Gelt. When's the magic time?
Ooh, +1 ward save.
Oh, jeez, you got the same thing, eh? Why do you roll so hot on your wins dice?
Let's see if I can get more dice. We did.
Yep.
We did.
So you're off by 1 for maximum. Well, I guess there's no maximum.
There's no maximum.
in Endtimes.
Yeah. Oh, no.
Oh, I channeled.
I do get +1 for the Hurricane, too, so.
You're at.
That's
Okay.
essentially 24 dice.
Yeah. And I get 13.
Le Rituel.
Ritual time. You got a 2? A 1.
Oh, no. Look at this. Or I got Searing Doom. Oh, actually, you. I wonder if I should deal with him first.
Oh, that guy over there, right?
You have 4 up save, though, right?
He does have
3 up armor?
3 up armor, 4 up ward.
Okay, we're gonna. How many wounds? 5?
Yeah.
We're gonna Searing Doom him.
Okay.
How many dice can we use?
2.
We're gonna use 2. 6 is enough.
Yep. You got it with an 11. Because you're +5. I can dispel with 4. You got it with an 11, eh? Oh, I have to show a 7 to stop it. I'll try. I do.
Okay. Searing Doom, same target. I use
4
4.
dice.
I'm gonna use 2.
Okay.
Yeah, with the 6, so 11 again.
Yeah. Gonna see how many dice I can use to stop it. 1. Uh-oh, I fail. Yeah.
Level
was
4?
He's level 4.
Wow. D6 hits. 6.
Oh no! Wounding on 3s. We got
4.
4 wounds. Because of Chaotic Surge, I have a 4 aboard. He takes 4. He's down to 1.
We're gonna do it again.
Might as well. 6 dice.
We're gonna
Eh?
use 2.
Oh jeez. Yeah, got it with a miscast.
Can I reroll that?
How?
Lore Master. Is it reroll casting attempts or reroll failed casting attempts?
He is a Lore Master medal. He's allowed to reroll all the dice, including the ones that would
I got it with a 10.
result in miscasts. I'll try to stop it with 2 dice. I will throw 2 dice. And I don't stop it. Oh my gosh. She's got 1 wound left. 2 hits, wounding on 3s. 2 wounds. I have a 4 up ward. He's dead.
Get off.
Oh, you got him. That's fine. He wasn't firing next turn anyways.
Gonna do Meteoric Ironclad on the Phoenix Guard.
Oh, jeez.
Oh.
2 dice.
I get
You
the
still get it
10.
on a 10. You got it, no problem. Was 2 up ward save on the Phoenix Guard. Again, that's an Endtime spell. I can't stop it no matter how much I want to try.
Transmutation.
Yeah, that's a big one. 2 dice.
I need to show 10.
Yeah, you did it before. That's an 8.
I do reroll.
Yeah, Lore Master. No.
No transmutation.
Okay, no final transmutation.
Fulminating Flame Cage onto them.
On to them. You're gonna use 6 dice.
I'm gonna use.
Steve has so much dice left. This is ridiculous.
I'm gonna use 4.
Okay. You got it with miscast.
Oh, he's not a Lore Master.
And he is not a Lore Master. So you got it. It goes off. This is 2D. Is this D6 hits right now?
D6 hits right now.
Okay. For 2. Wounding on 3s. For 2. Because the surge, I have a 4 aboard. I'm fine. But if I move it for any reason, then I take.
Everybody.
Sorry, every model in the unit takes a strength 4 hit. And is your miscast?
9.
That's magical feedback. We're starting with Hanz, eh?
What are you on 2?
He's fine.
Caradryan on a 3.
He's got a 4 aboard, right?
Yeah, but his armor
He
failed. And
Oh,
so does his sword.
Okay, he just fails both. He takes a wound.
And Baja!
Gelt.
On a 3 with a 3 aboard.
He only has
Oh.
a 3 aboard against shooting attacks.
Isn't it magic and shooting?
I
Oh,
think-
yeah, it is shooting attacks.
Yeah.
Either way, that would fail his armor save.
Yeah.
So takes a wound. Your guy.
Well, it's only guys on the same side. Are we doing magical feedback for both of our guys, or
Oh no, of course not.
Yeah.
I don't know what I was thinking. Yeah. D6 dice.
for 3? Caradryan's got 6 wounds remaining. Balthasar Gelt has 5.
Cascading Fire Cloak onto him.
Is that Eagle?
So just notice something. Nobody's commented on this. I've done this wrong every time.
What?
This is only cast on the mage.
The fire cloak?
Yeah.
Oh. Why does...
Yeah, nobody caught it.
I never play fire, so
My bad.
I never play fire, so... Okay, well, I guess we figured that out.
Oh, Searing Doom.
Oh boy, here we go.
We're gonna use 2 dice. Got it.
Alright, how many can I use to stop? 1! I can't. Oh man. 3
3.
hits, wounding on 3s.
2.
Just 2 dead guys. They don't have a ward save. They may be toughness 8, but they're always wounded on their armor.
Searing Doom. I'm gonna use 2. Got it.
I'm gonna try and stop it. I can use 1 again! Oh no! D6 hits!
Oh.
Oh, it's bad.
3 more.
3 go down. Uh-oh. This is very bad.
Searing Doom. 2 dice. It's a fail.
Ooh, reroll. You got
That's a
it.
success.
Searing Doom. To stop it, I can only use 2 dice. Oh no. What is happening? Oh, I stopped it with
stop it.
force!
Okay. Searing Doom. I'm gonna use my last
2
2
dice.
dice.
Fail. Reroll.
Got
7. Got it. And I can use 4 dice. I will use 4 dice. And I stop it.
Check first. He's gonna fire 10 from the back of the giant.
Leave the giant alone.
I'll
Oh.
reroll.
Oh. I was so excited. Yes!
Woohoo!
Yes!
Yes!
I was excited. 4. Is he?
I
Was he?
don't even know.
Okay, I guess we'll go figure that out.
That was D3 wounds lost.
Yeah, so he's down to 8. They don't actually roll on the chart, they just take damage.
This one.
Alright. Ooh,
Got him.
it just hits him. Alright, wounds him on a 2. Does D6 damage. He's dead.
Don't fall on me,
He
bro.
took him.
Don't fall,
Alright, he's gonna fall over. He's looking to fall that way.
don't fall on me, bro.
No, he's falling into the building. Boom. Boom. Boom.
This cannon's gonna go right about there.
We're gonna aim there?
Yeah, I'm going for the cannon. We're gonna see if we can get a bunch of other guys as well.
Okay, so you're aiming here and you're gonna try to go through the Skull Reapers?
Actually, it might be a little high. Let's aim for the center. Let's aim for him.
The center of his base?
Yeah.
Okay. So,
You know what? We're gonna do one thing. So I wanna make sure, I'm gonna go, wherever that is right there, we're gonna go 2 away from that. So if I roll a 2, I hit him.
okay.
Let's get super greedy.
So 2 away from him. I got you. So
6.
6. So we're probably hitting that guy there. And the bounce? 10. Oh,
There we
jeez.
go. There we go.
Okay, so it's hitting 3 of them and going through the cannon or hell cannon? Which cannon? Yeah. So we'll do these guys first. There were 3 of them wounded on 2s. It's 3 wounds.
So
First guy?
Yeah.
It doesn't really matter. So
3, 4, and 3 dead.
I think they have 3 wounds each. So it's down to 2, down to 1 dead.
D6.
Oh, they're
all dead.
D6. Yes. Did you roll a 2 on one of them?
No.
Forgot it was D6 damage. So it's dead, dead, and then the musician will go next. That's a panicking. But they have marker corn, so they don't actually panic. Second cannon, same idea. 2.
No, I gotta wound your cannon.
Oh, right, my cannon.
2.
Wounds.
Form save.
My ward. We are fine.
Okay.
The chaotic surge.
Tree bucket.
Right on top of the hell cannon.
Tree bucket.
Oh, it misfires.
Oh, that's bad.
Interesting. So D6. 2. I think he's fine. I think he just takes a wound. So yeah, it just takes one of its 4 wounds and can't fire next turn either. Second cannon, aiming top of his head, hoping to hit the skull cannon. So if you roll 2, you'll hit 1 guy.
Huzzah.
No. And then what'd you get?
I gotcha.
Yep. Wounds my cannon on hell cannon on a 2. Oh, he's fine. I meant my skull cannon.
Balthasar Gelt.
This is gonna go through the ranks. Oh, 6
Yeah,
shots.
6 shots on 3s.
Yep. Short range.
And 3s.
That's 5 wounds. Invulnerable saves. We lose 3 demonettes.
Organ gun. Bam.
All right.
Oh,
First
that's
shot.
the wrong die.
Oh yeah, wrong die.
6. It's played 2 dice. 16 shots.
Oh.
Hitting on 5s for range. And 6s to do nothing.
All right. It's flesh and stone.
I'm gonna fire both my bolt throwers into them.
Oh, okay.
I don't really matter for panicking purposes.
They hitting on 4s.
No,
they in
you're
half?
being short range.
So there's 3s.
Yes.
And 6s.
Oh.
We got 4. Negative 2. 5 up. Oh, I lose 4.
Shit, 2 award on them.
Yeah, I wish I had 2 up ward on these guys. That'd be great.
Yeah. Oh no, 23 hits.
3 hits. I'll look us there off the Herald on a 2 up. We're good. Nothing. Okay, sure. That's the end of battle round 1. The only thing that really matters.
Game turn 1. Know your games, Luca.
Ooh, same thing. Battle round 1.
No, game turn 1.
Game turn 1.
So it's important.
Game turn 1. at the end of game turn 1. I'm at 3. Steve's at 5 for his ritual. And let's begin the second one. I don't think I have any charges. If these demoness charge, they're losing a third, counting saves, and then...
That's only statistical on this.
Yeah,
So
but
you can lose a lot less.
or
A lot more.
a lot more. And then they just have 2 cannons facing them. And that's just no bueno. So I'm not gonna do that. You got me all bogged down. I just have to win the ritual. I just have to I'm gonna go. I think my plan right away on turn 1 is shifted towards defend the site here and just give up trying to go for yours because you have 2 steam tanks defending it. So 0 charges, and we're gonna reform these bloodletters. Yeah, actually, no, we'll get to them later. We'll go ahead with these guys, and they're just gonna move. I do have to do this Hellcan's leadership check though. He's good on a 9.
Yep.
Chaos Dwarves. I think they're standing still. These guys are just gonna move up to there. You know what, I'm just gonna
I saw the tray.
You know what? I don't need the tray for them anymore. It's pointless. All right, bloodletters reforming.
Yeah, you're good.
Oh, the Herald in there too, yeah, and Kairos. It's true. So let's go this way. I'm running over this way. I'm giving up over here.
Coward.
I can't. It's too much. It's too much. It's just eagle, gyrocopter, bird.
Gyro Eagle.
It's just eagle, gyrocopter,
No!
phoenix, steam tank. I'm never getting there.
He's giving up.
I'm just gonna go over here and hopefully I win the ritual.
He's giving up.
I gotta win the ritual. I was gonna swift reform these guys. They're good. 2 inches backwards. They're gonna stand still because they don't want to lose a third of their unit. Kairos is actually gonna stay where he is.
Coward.
He doesn't have to do anything.
Coward.
They're happy where they are.
That's fair.
And I think that should be it for my movement. All right, let's see what we get in wins.
Oh, Lucia!
Jeez!
My channels, give me one more.
Oh my gosh, that's so bad! No!
He's just giving up the old world.
Oh, I'm just giving up! The forces of chaos are
Look, there's the finale. You gotta play.
they're just giving up!
Try harder.
I forgot to see who the Ascendant God is, so it's gonna be 1 is Slanesh, 2 is Nurgle.
The number
Khorne,
of gods
yeah.
just ascending.
So 3 that's should be Khorne.
Yeah. Khorne is ascending.
That means it's gonna be Khorne's Wrath because that's the neutral one. So this is gonna be Khorne's Wrath. There's a lot of unengaged enemy models on the table, so I'm gonna roll for these off camera and I'll tell you what I actually hit. This is the one that is it's essentially a template hit or a stone thrower hit that scatters 3d6. So I ended up hitting the gyrocopter. Did I get Fritz?
Yeah, Fritz. This cannon, the trebuchet,
Trebuchet over
this
there.
eagle. 5 hits.
Yeah, that's not bad. Starting at that gyrocopter. That's gone.
Yep. Fritz was next.
Fritz. Direct hit.
Okay, it's gonna hit just Fritz.
Winning him on a 2. And
D6.
d6 damage.
Well, Fritz is out of the game.
Fritz just got hit by his third cat.
What if you got one of the brother Schultz?
Permadead. He's dead. He's got
Permadead.
hit by Khorne's Wrath. Khorne's Wrath. Khorne's Wrath killed Fritz.
He's so garbage.
And panic
Panic
the
the
dwarves.
dwarves.
Are they Longbeards?
No, just regular warriors. Oh, crap. They just panic.
No, I shouldn't have abandoned. 8?
So, nearest enemy, because it didn't count from anything. So,
Yeah.
here, and that's, we pivot away from you, over here.
Yeah, you're just past the little walkway there. Cannon up top is, 11 hits right there. Trebuchet. It's gonna be direct hit.
Alright, 2s.
And,
D6.
oh, we're fine. Dust Eagle, I'm gonna roll over here. 8 inches forward.
Yeah.
Just on top of the building.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing, yeah.
So I killed Fritz, and
Chewhammer truly admired Fritz.
wow.
Yeah.
Wow. He's gonna have a hard time
I bet you wish you were
rallying
over
them.
here now, don't you?
Huh, I guess I should have stayed over
You
here.
gave up? You gave up too early, Luca!
No, I gotta bolt, like, my
You
forces
gave
are...
up too early!
My forces are buckling over here.
No!
Alright, it's,
Ritual.
it's ritual time. I'm gonna roll... a 5?
Oh!
Oh, boy.
I'm up to 11.
And I am at 8. Alright, no joking around. Meteoric Ironclad on those warriors. No!
No joking around.
I'm going to use his Staff of Tomorrow to reroll that. 3. Okay. Okay, slightly less joking around. 9, 10. I got it. Actually, no, I didn't.
No,
I
you
failed by
didn't.
1. I failed by 1. Alright, I'm gonna flesh the stone. I can use 3 dice. I am gonna use 3 dice. A guy with pretty good numbers.
Want to try to stop it?
I got a 15 altogether. No!
Use, yeah, 15, eh?
Yeah, 15.
I show 10.
Yeah. Please fail. Please, sir. 3, 6.
10.
Yeah,
One
yeah,
off.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, before you go on, I'm going to remove Throne
Oh, alright.
with 1 die.
Ooh. You did. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna...
Cast Throne.
I guess I have to do Throne first. I can use 3 dice. I'll use 2. I got it.
Okay, but hold on, just to be clear though, he is +4 toughness because it was up when he cast the spell.
Wait, did you dispelled it?
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Yeah.
You got it with a 7?
Yeah.
I can use...
4.
I gotta show a 6 to stop it.
Yeah.
And you have 1 die left.
1 die.
Let's go.
2 dice me? You're just gonna dice me?
Yeah.
You got it. And then I'm gonna...
Last die
I'm
for...
gonna Throne of Vines. I don't think I got it.
No, you got it.
Oh, it's an 8.
Cast. You got it.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
It's back up.
That was a terrible magic phase.
No, you got Throne and thing up. Like, it's 2 good things.
I only have Throne. I only have
you're
Throne.
right. Oh,
He keeps shoving it in.
I'm sorry.
Every 3 seconds, he's just like, no, you got Flesh Stone off, it's fine.
Oh, I forgot.
Time for some shooting. I have to... Oh, jeez, I only
I
have
wasn't
these...
doing it on purpose. I legitimately thought you got that spell up.
You legitimately thought I got the spell up 2
did.
times. You keep forgetting. We're gonna go Hell Cannon right on top of... I almost want to do it on Caradryan, but the Celestial Hurt Cannon, I guess. Get rid of that, +1 to hit.
Yep.
Let's see what I get. Scatters 10. That way. I don't think it's the...
What?
Nah, it hits nothing. It's right in between the Phoenix Guard and the Eagle. This Chariot's already facing to shoot at a steam tank, so I will. And 10 from the back of the steam tank. 8, so I hit it. Yeah.
Not really, but now you do, because it's a little less than 2. But
Oh, is it actually less than 2? Oh, okay. It's only 40 mil. So, wounds him on a 2, does d6 damage. For 3, he's down to 3. He's pretty crippled.
yeah, we'll be okay.
Pretty crippled. But that's it for my shooting, and
That's your turn.
ultimately my turn.
No charges.
No charges. What are you moving first?
Okay, I have to do...
Oh,
these
yeah,
guys.
these
Can I
steam
get the
tank.
utility die back from you?
That's fair.
So we're going to do him. He's going to generate 4.
Okay.
He's
He's
good.
fine.
And he's going to generate 4 as well.
Misfires.
And now we roll a d6, or d3.
D3 plus 4 for 6. There we go.
That's 7. I lose d16 points.
Okay, he's not doing anything this turn, I guess.
Okay. Alright, he's going to spend 3 to go that away.
Oh, he's gonna move 3 and... Okay. Oh, jeez, 11 inches, eh? I don't think he...
No, it's not enough, but...
But it's enough to, you know, get right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gonna go right there. Make sure I'm gonna have your charge out for them.
Yep.
This guy...
This is just gonna be painful. Just steam guns. Steam.
I want to make it... Actually, the eagle's gonna move first.
I did march blocked.
Oh yeah, they're march.
Yeah.
That is a good point.
Leadership. Eagle.
He's good.
He's 8, yeah.
Actually, before I go any further, I better rally these guys. Do things in proper order.
Oh, it's fair, yeah.
They're fine.
Welcome back to the fight, boys.
You guys keep... And over here,
Is that a march or just a normal move?
it's normal move.
Oh.
Can you actually make contact without coming one hand?
I can't charge either of them now.
No, you can charge that one.
That's
As you.
I mean, it's flank.
Oh, you... Are you?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's lucky. That was not
Lucky.
intentional. I want to make sure what your charge are.
I'm so scared. No.
I want to march these guys up. I'm not sure where they're gonna go. I want to stop where I'm not giving I wonder if I just reform.
Oh, you just don't be a horde?
Yeah, I can just really mow them down.
Oh, with a lot of
Yeah,
shooting.
we're gonna swift reform.
Swift reform! They are good.
Yep.
And there they are.
And the eagle. The eagle has no. Ooh, can you move this eagle this way?
Wait, move him that way?
I want him getting charged.
Oh, okay.
I'm
Where's he going?
gonna charge you next time.
Oh, okay. Bretonians!
Actually, that would be a swift reform. I'm cheating.
Cheater. You're good. I forgive you.
You forget. Frost Heart. He's gonna come over here.
He's just gonna go right there.
Yeah.
No, we'll put him on his base in a moment. He's a fickle model. There's the Frostheart, looking at Kairos and pretty much everything over here.
Gelt is gonna go way over here. Should I say charger? Where's he? He's facing that way, right?
Yeah.
This thing moving to make way, and we're gonna move. I don't know where to put him.
Well, you don't have to be aggressive with him. I think you got pretty much all your corners covered. You're doing a pretty good job so far.
I think I'm going to. Right here.
Sure.
I want to be able to see that thing though.
What the hell? The Oh, it was a skull cannon. There we go.
That's
And
magic
there's
time.
Magic. Oh,
Oh, that's
wow.
bad for my Eagles.
That's what does that do for your eagles?
Not good things.
Oh, you just take a 2, right? You have
Wins
to-
or channeling, I mean.
Oh, wow. Interesting. I will channel 1 die. I get nothing. I get 4 dice, so. -1 strength on these 2 phoenixes. Not the worst thing. Not as bad as the 1.
Meteoric Ironclad. I'm gonna use 4 dice.
I wish I could use 4 dice.
Uh-oh.
8, 9, 10. You got it. Because you're.
Yeah.
You got it just because.
Just. The level 5.
Hit the level 5. Can't stop it. 2 ward save on the Phoenix card.
Okay.
Oh, man. Oh, I don't even want to charge that.
Final Transmutation.
Give me dice.
I'll
2.
use 2. I'm going to try and show 10.
Oh, 10's reasonable.
8.
Reroll because you're a lore master. 9.
Ah.
No.
We're gonna remove Throne. Stop it.
Actually, yes, you got rid of Throne. Bye-bye, Throne. That was pretty good magic phase for such a
Oh,
low
ritual.
roll, too. Oh, yeah, we should probably do our ritual. You're getting a 2? I'm getting a 5. Okay, that puts me up to 13.
Same here. 3, 6, 9.
Shooting. This is brutal.
5s.
Are these armor piercing?
They are.
Oh, yeah, steam gun. Makes sense. A 4 up armor save. Oh, my dice are failing me.
Wow.
5 of them go down to a steam gun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's almost time for a reform. This horde nonsense is not needed.
Organ Gun.
Into the warriors.
4. Misfire.
So it's
2
4.
shots.
It's 4. No, it's 4 shots
Oh,
at -1 to hit.
Rune of Forging.
Oh, you're right.
Oh.
Okay, never mind then.
Alright. 4 shots on 6s.
We got a hit.
And 3s.
That's a wound.
It's dead.
Yeah.
It's
It's,
5 armor%.
oh, jeez. That's only -3. I have a 6 up. Bet we're good.
4. This bolt door and a hard cover.
6 shots.
Nope.
Nope.
The other bolt door.
Same
on
idea?
3s.
Well, this one's better.
And 3s.
No, it should be 4s. You're trying 4.
Yes, you're right. Armor%.
We lose 2 more. That will be a panicking, but they're good. I think I forgot to mention the Marco Nurgle. So this cannon is going to be 10 for the back of my skull cannon. Misfires, and
Rune of
that's...
Forging.
Oh, yep.
10. We hit him.
So it hits him, wounds him on a 2.
Whoa! Got him.
D6 damage. Oh, I guess I should do my...
5 up in
No! D6 damage. 1.
Just 1.
It's got 4 left.
Okay. Same thing.
Same target.
2.
And...
2.
Ooh, I don't think he's 6 long.
That's the reroll the 2.
Okay.
Yeah. It's funny they move a total of 6.
Yeah, that's
Any more
it.
than 4? 2.
And...
There you go.
We're good. 15 hits from this steam gun onto those poor demonettes, winning on, I guess, 4s. But for 4s, 5 aboard. I save 3, I lose 5. Oop. And
Another one.
Gyrocopter, 15 hits from the other.
Oh, 4s. Again, that's a really good roll. That's a spectacular roll.
5 aboard save. Saving 3 again, but this time losing 8. Or 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
And 13 from the steam tank.
Poor demonettes.
There's only strength 2 because I have 1 steam point left. So 5s.
That's still pretty good though.
3, 4, 6.
Demonettes don't like steam. That's 6. That's 6 dead. Please. That is going to conclude turn 2. We're both at 13 for the ritual, so we're almost halfway there. But Steve's got my army half dead. And I killed Fritz. and I've killed Fritz. Oh gosh. Alright, let's see what I can do. Top of turn 3. Okay, top of turn 3. I don't have any charges to do, maybe? I mean, I might charge the gyrocopter with the warriors. Oh, am I actually out? Oh, I guess you set him up in, like, you intended to be out of my arc, right? Okay, then we're fine. I legally can't charge here. So, no, I can't legally, no charges allowed here. Because that's a flank, so I have to go in the flank, but I can't because he's there. Because then I can't wheel, because, you know, and I can't charge his front because that guy's there. It's just, you know, it's great. That is one of the issues with fantasy though, when stuff like that comes up. But it's the steam
We
tank.
actually tried to never intentionally do it.
I know with the steam tank, it's random movement, right?
Yeah,
so
I couldn't control it.
Well, I guess you controlled that.
I did. But I didn't. Honestly, you pointed out after I moved.
That's fine. So yeah, no charges. I have to do a leadership check for my hell cannon here though. He is good to shoot. So I guess he'll do that at some point later on in this game. We're gonna swift reform them. I'll just swift reform them, yeah. There we go. Reforming like that, facing that way. Gonna just move these guys there. It's Age of Sigmar, don't worry, it's fine. Just gonna move right there. Kairos Fateweaver, we're just gonna go up here, because why not? The skull cannon is gonna turn to face that way. Yeah.
Oh, who's descended?
Oh yeah, I should probably figure that out. D4. Rerolling 5s and 6s. Yep. Why do you gotta roll good for me now, die? Jeez, what a monstrous die. 3. That is, I can't remember. It's Khorne. Khorne is the Ascendant God. Swift reform on these Blight Kings because, well, they're not doing anything. We'll turn to face that way, and then we'll go ahead and swift reform these Demonettes. They're good. And then they'll reform looking like that. Just in case this team tanks so it can't hit me in the flank. Then I gotta move these Bloodletters, who are a little big and unwieldy. Yep, looking like that. That should be it for my movement. We'll go right on to Magic, and then roll some wins. Winds of Magic. Getting a 10, so that's Chaotic Surge again. For me, it's pretty good. Channels, you get 1, so you're gonna have 11 dice to my 14. But maybe I get 15. No. The Ritual! So Steve's getting, what was that?
2.
A 2? A 4. Ooh, I'm
lead.
ahead by 2 now. I'm at 17, more than halfway there, but I have things I have to deal with over here. Alright, Throne of Vines, first thing going up. D6. I will use 2 dice on it. We get it with 14 altogether. It's pretty good. Forgot to say I'm casting with his left head, obviously.
Yeah.
So Throne goes up.
Orange dice on.
Oh, he's gonna try it. 5 dice.
I'm gonna do it with 3.
No, you're off by 1.
Yeah.
All right, I get Throne of Vines. I'll put that over there for Kairos. We'll go ahead with Meteoric Ironclad, targeting those Warriors of Chaos. 6 dice. Okay. I'm gonna 4 dice it in an attempt to be safe. I got it. Can't stop it. 9, 12. Yeah. All right, Kairos. Blue Fire is Zinch on that stupid eagle. We gotta get him out of here.
I'll be fine.
I can use 2 dice. I will. I got it with a 9 in total.
Oh, okay, I'll try to stop it.
Yep. 1 die?
We'll see. I can
Okay.
use 2. I need to show a 5 to stop it, eh?
Yeah.
I better use 2.
You better use 2. You got it. Blue Fire Zinch. I can use 3 dice. I will use 2. I got it with 5 again.
Try to stop it. I'm gonna use 2, so I need to show 4.
Please. All right, I'm just gonna do it. Infernal Gateway. I gotta get rid of that eagle. I can use 4 dice. I'm gonna do it. No! Did I even get it? 8, 12? I failed. It's 16 cast. I got it on. I rolled a 12. You know the best part is, so as per rules, for each of his heads, they're allowed to pick 1 spell from each of the lores they're allowed to. But both heads know all the spells from Lore Zinch. But he's not a lore master of the Lore Zinch, so I don't get to reroll. So we're gonna go on a shooting, and we're gonna have this cannon aim. I think 6, like 4 from the back. We'll say 6 from the back of him.
Can?
Oh wait, oh sorry. We'll go just 2 from the back. 2 from the back of him.
Can?
Why?
You have to see that spot.
I can't see anything in front of there because the Warriors of Chaos are blocking it. I'm just gonna shoot at Balthasar Gelt. 10 from the back of his base.
I don't think you can. Again, it's over here.
Oh, is it actually? I'm just gonna go back and cheat. When
Yeah,
they,
totally fine.
When they reform, it's gonna reform like that, and I'm gonna aim right there.
Yeah, Lucas' brain.
There we go.
Everywhere.
I don't know. I'm like, oh, I can see there, no problem. And then, yeah. So, Warriors of Chaos, when they reform, they move over a little bit. And then I'm going to aim right there. That should be about 2 inches from the front of that guy's base. So, the initial one is going to... Yeah, misfire.
Oh my god.
Misfire. And you can't fire this turn or the next turn. Please. Oh, I guess I should keep him that way for his facing. I give up. The Forces of Chaos give up. Steve wins the Endtimes.
We stopped each
Just... What is going on with these guys? I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it.
What is going on?
This Hell Cannon is going to attempt to, I guess he'll pivot that way and he's going to shoot at, oh man, I guess Balthasar Gelt. It's such a bad target. He's got such a good save against this. I'll try and hit Gelt. No, that's gone. That's like, poof. Oh yeah, right there. Hit nobody. That should be... I think that's actually it for my turn. So that's the end of my turn. Started Steve's turn.
Oh, actually, but you can't. No, so we're gonna have him go after the cannon.
After the skull cannon,
Yep.
he has to hold.
He's gonna go after them.
Light Kings, Caradryan.
Gyro is gonna charge them.
Okay.
This unit's gonna charge here.
Okay.
Starting over here.
Caradryan's. Oh yeah, he's in. To the flank of the.
I'll throw him in there for me.
To the flank of the Light Kings, so I can pick up this model.
Thruster!
Oh, he's only going 13 inches. Oh, 14 inches. He just makes it in.
This guy. Yeah, I think he can't fail actually.
Ooh, wow, they're in too, no problem.
Actually, this was a 5-inch charge. I don't know why we moved him.
Yeah, he
It's
was.
a fail, so he stops on this side of them.
He'd be. Oh,
fucking
jeez. I'm just gonna move the building a little
Not
bit.
this hard.
There we go.
We're going to march to there. Wait. To that. Actually, that's kind of weird.
That's weird, yeah. There you
Whoppa. Oh, we gotta stop moving all these things. We got
go. Oh,
Steve
yeah, I
points.
guess we should probably use Steve points.
4 and 4.
Yeah. So we'll start with. I got,
This guy.
he actually misfires. Well, so
what's the
D3
chart?
plus 4 for
7
6 again.
loses D6. Yeah, 6
Yeah.
loses D16 points. I have none.
Okay, so he's not doing
This
anything.
one, 4 as well.
He
Or
also.
a misfire.
Okay, yep.
Um,
Oh, that's only 5.
that's 5. Minor leak, D16 points. Use 1.
He still has 3.
He's gonna go this way, 2 of them.
2d6? Oh, wow.
Only 4.
Okay.
Now he's gonna be close with the roast yet. And then outside your arc,
Rip.
and outside your arc.
Poor little demonettes.
Back in the fray,
Dwarfs come up, defend the gate, or the tower, defend Hanz.
Hanz. Swift reform! That's Phil.
I guess no BSB, but yeah, they just reform on the spot.
Hanz.
Gelt!
Let's do the ritual.
Let's get our ritual. We're in the Winds of Magic. Let's do the ritual. You got
4.
a 4? I'm getting a 5.
Ooh, holding the lead.
Oh, wait, no, I'm charged. I can't roll. You got a 4.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because, boom.
That's the rules of the game.
I am too distracted, so I'm stuck at 17. This is not
Pull the lead, I
good.
pull the lead. Quins! Oh, buddy.
Oh, jeez.
Better war save on my phoenixes.
Oh, no.
Look at this shit.
So I'm getting
One more.
11 dice. You're getting, what, 18?
20.
No, 20 dice exactly. And I'm getting 11.
Meteoric Ironclad on these guys.
Okay.
Oh, I have to fail automatically, I think.
Yeah, that one fails.
I got it with a 9.
On
Final Transmutation.
that squad.
I can use 5. I'm
Pretty
gonna
good against the
use-
2-up ward, that's for sure.
I'm gonna use 4. I got it.
8, 9, 10, 11.
So I'm gonna roll
16.
die for everybody.
D6 dice to try to dispel this one. I can use 3. I need to show a 13. Oh, no, I need to show a 12. Huh? Nope, that's 9. So it goes off. Okay, so we have how many guys in there? 5, 10, 15,
23.
22. Yeah, 23.
So the BSB.
On a 6. Yep.
Dead.
What are you doing to me?
You have 2 on board though, Luca.
What do you do?
I was removed from play.
I was gonna say it's removed from play.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
Yeah, there's no.
I'm
What
sorry.
are you just doing to me? He turns into gold and he's dead. And now my guys suffer from stupidity because they are in awe of their exalted
gold.
hero that just turned into gold.
And on a 5 plus for the rest. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them die.
That's not bad. But, I mean, the fact I lost my exalted hero sucks. There goes my BSB.
Flamey sort of ruined under them.
Yeah. And you can use 2 dice.
2. I will.
6.
6 plus 3, 9.
9 is enough. I'm gonna try and stop it with D6 dice. I can use 2, so I need a full 5, I guess. I get it with just a 5.
Again, how many dice can I use?
So many dice.
1.
Oh.
I gotta show a 5.
He got it. Please. Okay, I can use 6. I'm just gonna use 2. Because I'm level 4, I stop it.
You tied me.
Yeah, tie's good in fantasy.
That's good in fancy.
Yeah.
Gotcha. This sort of ruin. 3. I'm gonna use
Please.
2.
I got like no dice left. This is the worst.
11.
This is the worst. You can have it. I'm not gonna. I give up. I can see.
You give up?
You get your flaming sword of ruin.
Enchanted Blades of Avian. I'm gonna use 2.
2.
And you're 4 to get it.
Yep.
It's plus 1 to hit in armor piercing. I don't really care. You
I
can use
can-
1.
I can't fail.
Searing Doom, right there.
My hell cannon.
Oh wait, you have 4 board, don't you?
Yeah, he does have a 4 board for now.
Oh, should I go for him anyway?
I don't know. I only have 3 dice left, so you're looking pretty hot over there
Yeah,
with
let's
your
do
pile.
it. Searing Doom.
All right.
I'm gonna use 2 dice. Huzzah. Got it.
You can have it.
D6 hits. It's a 2. Wounding on 4s. Oh. Second level. Oh no, I got a magic missile. Scratch that.
All right.
I'm gonna do transmutational lead of the unit inside the tower.
Yeah.
Use 5 dice.
So
I'm gonna use. I'm gonna use 4.
oh,
No, I'm gonna use 3.
you got it with a
I'm
miscast. You are a lore master.
Ain't got enough.
Oh jeez, got it with 13 altogether. I'll try and stop this one. I can use 2 dice. I have to show what a 9. Hey, I did.
Okay. Again.
Round 2.
I'm gonna use 2. Oh, that's.
Oh, you get to
4.
reroll.
Yeah, it's not enough.
Oh, he failed.
Okay.
Okay.
Flame cage on the bloodletters.
This is oh right. Oh jeez.
I'm just left.
1. I got 1 die left.
Use all of them.
You got it. I can't even stop it. Yeah, sad. Luca.
D6 hits right now.
Yep. 2.
2.
We got
Three
3s.
on 3s. 1 4 4 save.
And my ward. Oh wait, no, I have a a 4 up ward save plus magic resistance 1. They make it on a 3 up ward save. But they lose the guy. Boop.
1 shot into Kairos.
Shooting face. Hitting him on a 5, I guess.
4
3 a
for
4.
range.
Yeah, 4 for range. Next
That's a
one.
miss. Nope, I'm gonna come back to that one.
Oh, okay.
For now, we're gonna fire over here and do flame templates.
Oh jeez.
First one 14 on 4s.
That's pretty good.
3 6.
4 up ward because of chaotic surge. I lose 3. That's those 3 in the back.
The other one 13 hits.
4 up ward. Losing 3 more.
Organ gun into them.
Into the demonettes
Reroll that.
for forging.
10 and 2 12.
12 shots. Hitting on what, 5s for range?
5s
Got 2.
and 2s.
We got 1. 4 up ward save. That's another dead demonette. This cannon is going to aim 10 from the back of Kairos Fateweaver. Fateweaver!
Oh, we hit him.
Yeah, his base is big enough. So wounds him on a 2. And
3 up invuln.
he's fine.
Okay.
3 up because of chaotic surge.
This one can't do it. Trebuchet?
Trebuchet is good to fire now. He's going to fire at Kairos.
Yeah, he is. No whammy. Okay.
Hits him.
I'm gonna use one of your sweet yellow dice.
Nope.
Oh.
That's a fail.
Other cannon. Guy's head. Aiming for, trying to get to the.
Essentially trying to hit the hell cannon.
That'll do.
Right on the hell cannon.
Yep.
Wounds him
Oh,
on
I
it.
wonder if what's the angle?
I wonder just like,
Nah, it's not gonna hit Kairos.
oh no, yeah. 2 to wound him. That's a wound.
4 up.
Chaotic surge. Does not protect.
6.
No, he's not dead though. He's fine. He's not dead yet.
And go down for the demonettes.
6 shots on 5 fours.
4s.
For
4s for
range.
range
And
and
threes.
3s.
We got 3. Ward save on demonettes. Losing 1. We're on to combat. I guess you definitely go first. I had to issue a challenge. And I guess you have to accept.
Alright, I hit you on which weapon skill? 5?
Yeah.
3s. Re-rolling.
Because it always strikes first.
And we're strength 6. So,
So-
2s?
Oh wait, you're hitting on 4s technically.
Why?
Because Mark and Nurgle.
Oh, what did I roll?
For simplicity, we're gonna reroll for simplicity, yeah. Okay, you got, there you go, 4 hits, wounding on, what's your strength? What are you, strength 6? Wow, look at that, you got 2 wounds. I think he's still alive. That's crazy. 2 wounds, -3, no save. This is D3, oh, these multiple damage? Oh, he's dead.
Dead.
That's the dead champion.
How many wounds do you have?
So, charging into them, so you have 5 overkill, I can't fight back. And you charge in my flank. And I have a banner. So you win by 6. Leadership. They are running. Are you going to chase?
No.
And they run off the table. Probably. The banner's dead, though. You have to actually test a restrain. You have to chase them. So I definitely ran off the board, but you're also maybe not off the board. You end up there, but you're not off the board. Knock the ego a little bit. Well, this combat, no challenges to issue. I'm
probably faster.
I think I'm faster. I'll look at the stats on these guys. Those 2 Skull Reapers are going to swing back. They have 5 attacks each, +1 for the champion, because they have Mark of Corn and 2 hand weapons. I'm hitting on 3s with 11 of these attacks. Whoop. Strength of 5, because they're ensorcelled weapons. So we have 3 wounds at -2.
6 to survive. Nope, I'm dead.
Oh, I got him. I will just stay how I am, I guess.
Over here.
Oh boy, we got this combat.
I'm going to 11 in that I can.
10 in?
Sorry, 10, 11 attacks. 11 attacks.
Yeah.
10 models. So you upskill 3.
And I'll send my Herald and
You
mine
upskill
guys.
2, right?
No, you didn't get it off.
So you upskill 3.
Just 3.
I upskill 5. So maybe you on 3s, -1 for Nurgle.
Correct.
+1 for the blades.
Yep.
And +1 for the Hurricane. So 2s.
Yep, 2s to hit me again.
Go for the unit.
2s to hit him. Re-rolling for always strikes first. They're all hit.
Please.
Not bad.
3 6.
I just have my 4 board save. So I save 4, lose 4. So I'm down to 15 in the unit. My Herald will attack back. He's got 3 hits, 1's poison. And strength 5, so 2 wound. So that's 3 wounds from my Herald so far.
6 of armor. And 4 of ward.
Oh, jeez. There we go. One, it's strength 5 on the Herald, so there'll be no armor save. So you made 2 ward saves and 1...
I made more ward saves than I needed.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever.
And then these are going to be hitting on 4s? Yeah. So I got 4 poisons. And a wound, because I'm strength 4. So these are all 5, 6 up armors.
5 of them?
Yep. 6 up armors, and then 4 wards. So I kill 1 more. I kill a grand total of 2. So all that means is I'm crumbling 2. Because there's no ranks, there's
No
nothing
charge
like that.
bonus, no banners, no ranks, just combat resolution.
Then they get pushed back a bit, and that should be it. Alright, this is going to be the top turn 4 for the Forces of Chaos. Things are not looking good. I have so many things assaulting the tower, it's insane. I think I have to do some charges. So
you're sitting first.
do my...
Ascend it first.
Oh yeah, sure, that's right. 6, gotta re-roll that. I like how my dice roll hot at this point.
Not in the magic phase though.
No, 2. So that's Cole. No, that's 7. That's Nurgle. Unbreakable Nurgle. Okay, let's
charge.
And charge. Yeah, Skull Reapers charging Bretonians.
Hold.
And I think they're gonna charge too. So I think from what it looks like, I can make it work.
Flank? No.
Yeah. They're just gonna charge on their own. They can't. The Bloodlighters can't get in, and then the Warriors can't get in either because the Bretonians are blocking. I guess that's pretty much it over here. And we'll have these guys charge.
Steam tank is it?
Ugh, only this. Yeah, whatever. We'll get the steam tank. We'll hit the steam tank. That should be it for my charges.
Okay.
I have to do a leadership check on the Hell Cannon. He is good. This guy can't shoot this turn.
This one.
You know what? I'll charge the Herald out because that's the only thing that can really make it. Otherwise, the team's just sitting there all game. So I don't think he can fail either. And I think he has to go to the front. And it'll just be like that. At least that way I get these Bloodlighters doing something. They're too clogged up. There is not a whole lot of room for them to maneuver around here. Okay, let's go on to remaining moves.
Actually, you probably should roll that.
I did.
Oh, you don't.
I got like an 8.
Because you like a 3 would have failed.
And I don't know where this guy should face. He's not really doing a whole lot, so he'll just look that way and back up a little bit. The Frostfire Phoenix is staring him down coldly, so I don't think that's a failed charge. Not much I can do. He's happy where he is. Just gonna go on and win some magic. Wait, I guess Kairos should move. Kairos is happy where he is, so my wins, getting an 8. So I'm getting 10 dice altogether. And my 1 channel, nothing. And Steve's channel,
4.
nothing. So 8 to 10. 8 is the Dark Prince Thirst. We're gonna go ahead and roll that off camera because there's a whole bunch of stuff to roll for. Out of everything, I only hit the Hurricane with it. Leadership on 3 dice.
I think he's dead.
Oh, wow. Leadership 7 on a Hurricanum, so you take a difference of 8 wounds with no armor saves allowed. So he goes down, he crumbles to the Dark Prince Thirsts. Huh. Interesting. That'll be a panic for nothing. Okay, so we're gonna go Meteoric Ironclad. I guess against the Plague Bearers inside of there. I think? Yeah, Plague Bearers. Nope, that fails. Oh man, we are not getting our Ironclads.
I'm gonna remove Throne. I'll use 1 die. I do. Alright, so in the magic phase, what Lucas should have did was cast Flesh of Stone first, and then after that I would dispel Throne. He just wasn't even thinking about that, so he definitely would have cast that first. So we're just gonna have him cast it now as if Throne is still up. That's the first thing he did in the magic phase, and then we'll resolve the stuff that already happened. So yeah, we're just gonna cast Stone as the first thing in the magic phase, so that Throne is still up.
I'll do it on the Plague Bear. Yeah, Plague Bears. I can use 6 dice, I'll use 2. There, I got Flesh of Stone off. With a total of 10.
I'm gonna let you have that.
Alright, so flesh the stone on the plague bearers. You know what? We forgot to do the ritual. Let's get that done out of the way.
6. Roll 6, Luca.
If I roll a 6, it's over.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Okay, explain what just happened. We said if we rolled equal, if we rolled
Please!
same,
What a frustratingly weird end.
even, we get twice as many. I have 19. We get rolled 6s. I got 12 points. I got 30. We over ritualed. What happened?
I'm at 29.
No way!
I'm at wait, no, 12? Yeah, 29! I'm at 29!
What game turn is this? 5?
This is top of 4.
Top of 4.
Top of 4, you dispel my
We
ritual.
got 12. We got 12 in this.
And it was because of that one. So we rolled poo first round, rolled poo second round, rolled poo 3 round, and rolled hot on round 4.
12 points. Well.
So you're at 30. I'm at 29. You dispel it. I mean, okay. Well, if you're to be honest, we'll look at the forces on the table, and it looks pretty good for the allied forces as it is anyway. So
True.
Kairos Fateweaver's just sucking super bad right now. He's not doing a whole lot of anything. He got outdone by Balthasar Gelt so hard. And you know what the worst part is? We forgot that Balthasar Gelt staff gives him +2 to cast.
Yeah, it's +7.
So he's base 5.
Just to be like, if the game went on, I was because you get the buff off. I was gonna have the eagle go in and stop you from.
You just throw an eagle away.
That 6 would have got me 25.
Yeah.
I need to 5 up to win the game. I wouldn't have won next turn.
It would have been on.
That would have been 29
on the
to
top of turn 5. Then he would have won.
Yeah.
Because at this point, Steve has become too much of a nuisance over here, constantly charging my tower. And I don't regret moving away from this tower because there was so much chaff. All he needed was that one eagle, and I lost my one cannon that tried to shoot it.
I know.
So my cannons, man, my cannons
are useless.
Oh, I've used them in 3 games this campaign, 2 every time, and they've all misfired every time. Even that.
Yeah.
So that's.
Well, at least they didn't kill themselves.
They didn't kill. No, last time they did.
So what did all the work this game?
On your side, it was just your flyers essentially, and Gelt. Your flyers and Gelt.
Is it Gelt doing all the work?
Because look at this. Like ideally, the stuff on the ground didn't do anything, right? The steam tanks didn't do anything.
Shooting did a fair bit, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, it was a lot of damage from Gelt, but the shooting from the Boltors and the organ gun did a lot.
Killed that BSB finally.
Oh, jeez, I know. Well, you killed him with what is it called? Transmutation? No, not transmutation.
Final
transmutation.
I turned to gold.
Yep. You just rolled a hard 6. You know what? Like, I don't mind how this went.
Did you know he has a 2 abort save against your skull cannons that aimed at him?
I thought it was a 3 upward save.
It is 3 abort save, but he's a 2 abort save against fire.
Ooh. Rip. Is he broken?
No, it's fine.
I didn't know he had 2 abort save.
I just noticed he was aimed at him. Like, was that intentional?
No, I couldn't shoot this turn, so I kind of moved him in a random.
I gotcha.
I moved him in a random spot.
What a messed up campaign. I'm exhausted.
Okay. I don't mind this one. This is because the Allied forces came in with such a massive force and is slammed against Chaos very hard until they get past this gate.
When you mix Empire, Elf, and Dwarf things all together, things get good.
It's probably why the Endtimes didn't mix them together.
Yeah. Well, yeah, all the Chaos got,
all the Chaos got, all the Elves got melded together, all the Chaos got melded together.
And we lost...
All the Death got melded together.
We lost all our
Fritz,
brothers,
you lost Fritz?
Uter, who did nothing.
Yep.
And Hanz. Uter and Hanz, the best 2 actually, survived to the end.
Uter was not the best.
Since he became a priest, he actually did nothing. He became a pacifist. He never got into combat. He never got into combat since he became a priest.
So Uter was pretty good in the first 4 episodes.
Yeah, when he was a skirmisher.
Yeah, when he was a skirmisher.
Well, I guess, here's the thing. He's appeared really good because the rest of everything else is garbage.
Yeah, very bad. So,
I forget all his rules.
I imagine this like weird chart for the Endtimes story as it goes. It's like Empire starts really tough, really hard. It goes downhill fast. And then all of a sudden, boom! That's how it goes in the Endtime story. And then once it peaks, they meet Archeon in the excavation site, then they lose.
No, it's done.
It's done.
So here's the continuation of the story. They then get past the wall, Archeon's there, and then they all die.
Yeah. But if you're a Vault member or you're curious to check out the next part of this, Steve and I are going to sit down and just talk about fantasy and the Endtimes in general for a little while and the transition.
And the future of fantasy for MiniWarGaming. Check out the discussion. We're going to go on a lot of things, I think.
Yeah, we're going to go over what the future for fantasy, looks like for MiniWarGaming, well, going forward, and what our ultimate plan is.
We invite you to join the discussion. We'll respond to as many comments as we can in the emails. I want your feedback on everything for fantasy and the future of fantasy. So join us in the discussion in the vault.
Yep. So Steve and I are gonna jump into the vault right now. I'll just do a sign off. This is again, guys, the end of the Hornheim Endtimes campaign. Essentially, the two brothers Schultz that remain witness the end. And that's as much as I'll say to that. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this game. We liked the little mini game we threw in. It was nothing but chaos getting
sixes at the end.
It was just chaos just getting handled, no problem. Just whatever, push to the side, dead. Get off my table, get off my table, get off my table. Steve had awesome board control as well. Like you can't, like it's just too much flags. Anyways, guys, that's too much flag. Happy wargaming, everyone. Ready?
Yep.
Let's try this. Hey there, folks. Steve's not wearing any pants. Are you wearing pants? He's wearing pants. Correction. He's wearing shorts.
Start over.
You want to start over? All right, Rob, we're going to start over.
You leave that in?
Yeah, sure, whatever. If Rob wants that out, that's up to him. Anyways. Folks, welcome.